I'm going to show you how you can do a couple of different membership areas and then set it up so they have to purchase to get access to it. And then once they purchase and go through the purchase process, they magically get access to the areas that they're supposed to be getting access to. And we can also connect them to the mailing box. There's so much that we can do in here that is absolutely insane that all I can say is you probably want to have your parking lot tonight because you want to take notes, and thank goodness this is going to be recorded because you can go back and take a look at it later. But I love the new membership area and how you build them in Cheetah. And it is a really, really exciting way to build membership areas. And my hope is that we go even one step further. Right now, the membership area is kind of in a bubble for the website that you're building. So my hope is they take that one step further and create membership areas at your account level so that you can create a membership area and then assign it to multiple websites so that you can give access across multiple websites. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and toes crossed and eyes crossed and even our butt cheeks crossed that they can do that, because that would be a fantastic feature to have a global membership area. But tonight we're going to learn how to do it just on the website level. And that's pretty powerful. So we're going to go through that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend I'm just learning how to do the ukulele. And I am learning how to play the ukulele and sing, and I actually have a lot of fun at it. And I'm going to pretend like I am a ukulele instructor. And I've got some amazing information for you that I want to put into a membership area. Okay. So I've got a little book that gives you the basics of some of the fingerings. I've got some videos that show you how to play like strum and how to chuck and a couple of other things. So I've got videos that teach you how to do that. And then I've got some one-on-one training. So those are the 3 levels that we're going to build in our membership area. Is the ukulele basic ebook on fingerings, then some videos on how to actually play the ukulele, and then some one-on-one training that you can get through my membership area. So everybody kind of comfortable with what we're going to be selling? Yes? Yep. All right. So when we're done, everybody needs to buy the ukulele membership area. We're all gonna learn how to play the ukulele together. So Chris is like, woohoo, let's do it. Yeah, I could see that. Instead of a flash mob where they're dancing, it's a flash mob where we're all playing the ukulele. That would be great. All right, so let's jump in there and get her done. So the first thing I want to do is I want to actually build a blueprint for this funnel, because I want you to see what we're doing first, okay? The big picture of what we're doing first. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen, and we're gonna go into Builderall, and then I'm gonna go into apps, and I'm gonna go into Canvas. Now I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, wait a minute, Canvas is not connected to Cheetah yet. That's okay. We're gonna build our funnel on Canvas so we can see it ahead of time. And then I'm gonna actually take a screenshot, and I'm gonna keep that screenshot, and I'm gonna make it a part of my website so that I can have one page dedicated to information about my website, and I can keep that information there. So anytime I go back to it, I can always see that blueprint. I can always see whatever information I want to put on that extra page that nobody else gets to see. So I'm just going to go to Builderall Canvas, and that opens up and it says, hey, do you want to build a funnel? Well, no, not really, but we're going to pretend like we want to build a funnel. So we're going to add a funnel, and I'm going to call this Uke member area. Uke, U-K-E, Uke member area. And then I'm just going to copy that and put it in the description and then click next. And then it says what kind of category. I'm just going to click all. And then for the template funnel, I'm going to click blank. I don't want anything in there. I want it completely blank so I can start from a blank funnel. So I'm going to click blank. And then for the theme of it, I'm just going to choose the empty theme. I don't need to really have anything in there. It can be blank. So I'm just going to click empty select. So now I have a blank workspace to start working with, and I'm going to start building my funnel for my membership area. So the first thing I need to have is my my lead magnet, right? So that's usually an opt-in page. So I'm going to go ahead and click plus, and I'm going to find where the opt-in page is, and I'm going to click on that, and there's my trusty little opt-in page right there. So for that opt-in page, they're going to opt in. They're going to give me their name and their email, and I'm going to give them the ukulele fingering chart that I magically made for them. Okay, so I want you guys to pretend that I have an amazing ukulele fingering chart that people can get for free by opting in. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this page to get this pop out on the side. And if you see the video on the side, you guys, of everybody's faces, you can click and drag that out of the way or make it smaller if it's in the way. So right here, I'm going to change this to lead magnet page, just so you guys can see the name of it better. And then right here, I've got the form. So I'm going to actually have an opt-in form in there that they give me their name and their email, and I have to choose to put an email confirmation page and a subscription confirmed page, so that once they opt in, they're told, don't forget to confirm your email. And then on the subscription confirmed page, we're going to sell them the next item in the funnel. So remember, this is our blueprint that we're building. So I'm going to click on the form and right click it and go to edit elements. And I'm going to choose my email confirmation page, which remember, all we're doing is creating a blueprint right now. We're not creating any pages. We're just creating a blueprint. So this is my email confirmation page. This is the page I'm going to use to tell them, don't forget to confirm your email. Okay, that's important. And then I'm going to go back to the form, right click and go to edit element. And once they click in their email confirm, where do I want to send them? Now I'm doing a membership area. And the next thing I'm going to sell them is actually a set of videos, right? Didn't we talk about that? I'm going to sell them a set of videos that teaches them how to play the ukulele. So I'm going to create a new page. So I'm going to click on this for subscription confirm. And it's going to be a sales page, right? So I'm going to click sales page. And then this thing has checkout. No worries about that. I'm going to click the triple dots. And I'm going to rename it because this is our video training. Let's put uke video training. There we go. All right, so now we've got the checkout. Okay, I'm going to right click that and go to edit element. And we have this whole checkout system, but the most important thing I need to do is figure out what the success page is. So let's say they successfully buy the uke video training. Where do I want to send them after that? And for that, I want to send them to the sales page for the one-on-one training. Okay, so I'm going to click success. And I'm going to choose a sales page again. So sales page. And there's a checkout for this one too, but we'll put this on uke one-on-one training.
Can you move things to the left?
Yeah, I sure can. This left, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. There we go. All right. So are you seeing how my setup is going, you guys? So lead magnet, I have the ukulele tabs, the fingerings to do all the chords. Okay, so I'm going to give that away for free. And then once they get that for free, they have to first confirm their email. Once they confirm their email, I'm going to send them to the ukulele video training, and they can buy that. If they want to buy that, then they buy it, and they're sent to the ukulele one-on-one training. And then once they buy that, where do you want to send them? So I need to right click the checkout, go to edit element. And if they successfully purchase that, I need to send them to a thank you page, right? So I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to grab a thank you page. So this is my entire funnel, okay? This is the whole shebango of where I'm going to send them. But once they hit the thank you page, that's where it gets a little hairy. Because now when they hit the thank you page, I need to send them to the right membership areas, okay? So from the thank you page, I'll have buttons, and one button will take them to get their lead magnet. One button will take them to get their video training if they bought it. And another button will take them to get the one-on-one training where they can set that up. So I'm going to have 3 membership areas with pages in each of those membership areas. Does that make sense? Yes? This is yes, and this is no. Okay, good. I see some of you guys going, All right, so let's go ahead and add a couple of pages here. And I'm going to just choose this one that says membership page. And I'm going to break the connection right there. No, I won't break the connection. So this will be member area 1. And then we'll do another one. And this will be member area 2. Fantastic. And then one more, which is member area 3. We'll name it that. Fantastic. So now you'll see that we've got all of these pages that are not in membership areas. And then we've got a membership area 1 that'll have the free ukulele tabs. Membership area 2, which will have the videos. Membership area 3, which will have the one-on-one trainings. So everybody got that? Ooh, that's a big website. Are you ready to put that together? All right, let's do it. Let me take a picture of that because we will want to come back to that for sure. So I will get my little snipping tool and I'm going to go just like that. Perfect. Now I'm going to right click it and I'm going to save as. And I'm going to put it here in my training. And I'm going to say blueprint, just like that. And now I've created a picture of that blueprint and I've got an image of it so I can go back to this blueprint anytime I want to and remind myself what the structure is and what pages I need. So now I'm just going to go in and start building it. So let's go ahead and go into Cheetah and we'll use this blueprint that, again, I made it in Canvas. So if I wanted to make a pixel perfect website, I could just push the button, bloop, and it would make the website for me. But I don't want to do it in pixel perfect. I want to do it in Cheetah. So I'm going to build it manually in Cheetah. So let's do that. So I'm going to go close Canvas because I don't need it anymore. And I'm going to go to apps and I'm going to go to Cheetah. Here we go. And we're just going to create a brand new website. So I'm going to click create new website. And here I'm going to call it YouK member area training. And then I'm going to copy that and paste that for the description. And I'm just going to do a blank template because as far as I know, I'm not sure about this, but I don't think they have any ukulele templates. So we'll just create it from scratch. So I'm going to click next. And now it's actually created my website. So all I have to do is find it. And there it is right there, YouK member area. So I'm going to go ahead and click edit. And I'm going to start editing this website. So let me open up my picture and see what I need first. And I need my lead magnet page. So let's create a lead magnet page as our home page. So I'm going to click open up page. And I'm going to put just a panel in there, just a blank panel. And then I'm going to add an element. And you guys are going to see me make it very, very simply. You guys can decorate it however you want to. I don't want to mess it up with a bunch of noise on the page. So we'll just keep it really simple. So this will be the lead magnet page. Like that. And we'll put that up there, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some more text. Let's find a picture of a ukulele. Let's do that. So Google and ukulele. Ukulele. I don't think I spelled it right. And images. And oh wow, look at all those images. This is a great one right here. So we're going to copy this. Actually, we're going to save the image as, and we'll go up here to D and Builderall and training. We're going to call this YouK and save. So we now have an image that we can use to make sure we remember that we're on that page. So I'm just going to add an image. So I'm going to go to add elements and we'll close up the text area and find the image. We'll drag an image over there. That's perfect. And now I'm going to click on that image, go to general settings. We're going to change the image. And I'm just going to add my picture of the ukulele there. So I'm going to select the file and I'm going to find where I put it. It's right there. And there's my picture. I'm going to open it. And then click on there and save. There's my YouK picture, right? So I'm going to put that over to the side a little bit. We'll make this a little bit taller. That was a lot taller, just a little bit taller. And so there's our ukulele. And we know that we want a opt-in form here because the whole idea is the lead magnet is actually a ukulele finger chart. So let's go ahead and put some text on there that says that. So we remember that. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to center it. And I'm going to say free ukulele fingering chart. Fabulous. Just like that. Make it super duper simple. And then we'll go over here and we'll put in an email marketing form. So I'm going to go to elements and
quick question.
Go ahead.
If you shrink the font size of an H1 text, is it still H1 for SEO purposes?
Yeah, it's still H1. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to add this one to, let's just add it to our Pearl Scarf list. But you could create a new list right here if you wanted to, or you could jump into Mailing Boss and create a new list. We won't do that tonight because we've got a lot to do. So I'll just add it to one of my old lists. So I'm going to use the Pearl Scarf list and I'm going to click save. And there's that. And we could do a lot to make this prettier. I'll just change a couple little things like on the headline. I'm going to change the text to get my YouK chart. There you go. So that's super duper simple. And I'm going to click save. And then that's fine. So far we've got just a landing page set up. There's a few other things we need to do, but this is the basics of a landing page. So now let's talk about getting some other pages set up. And I went ahead and saved this because save is my friend. So I went up to the top right-hand side and clicked save. And then I went and clicked that's fine to be able to publish it so that I can see it live on the internet. And then once it's done publishing, it pops up with it's done, and I can just click close. Okay, so that page is almost done. We've got a few more things to do. So let's look at our image again. I need to create a confirm email page. Now, if you're doing a full-on funnel, you don't necessarily have to do the confirm email page, but if you want to get the email confirmed, it's a good idea to do it. So you're either going to put the instructions on your thank you page, your email subscription confirmed page, which right here is our video sales page, or you're going to do a confirmation email page. I like the confirmation email because I want to remind them, hey, you're not going to get your lead magnet until you confirm your email. So let's go ahead and create an email confirmation page, which is super simple. So we'll go back to our website overview, and I'm just going to click new page. And for this one, we'll call it the email confirmation page. And for the title, we'll do it the exact same title and the exact same description because I'm not creative enough tonight to make a change. So we've got the email confirmation page, and we're going to open this one up, and we're going to do a little bit of editing. So I'm going to edit the page. And this is my chance to tell them to check their email. So I'm going to add a panel, and I'm just going to do a blank panel. And then I'm going to add some text. And on the text, I'm just going to say email confirmation page. So when we hit it, we're reminded what page it is. So email confirmation. There we go. And then I'd have some kind of note for the end user. So I might add a little bit of text that says something like, no, be sure to check your email and click confirm to get your ukulele fingering chart. There we go. So we're giving them some instructions on this page to make sure they remember to check their email to get that free thing that we want them to get. Now that's really important because if they never confirm, they will never ever actually be official on your email list. Even though their email is there, they're not in a confirmed status. So any emails you send out, it won't even try to send it out to them. They have to confirm. So any chance you have to remind them, this is a good thing to do. So you do want to try to do an email confirmation page if you can. So I'm going to click save, and then that's fine. And now that page is ready to go. So what's the next page on our list? Let me take a look. We've got the ukulele video trainings. So that's the next page we're going to build. So I'm going to do that one really quickly. So back over to the website overview page, and I'm going to click create new page. And we're going to call this the video training page. And I'm just going to copy and paste that there and paste that there. And I'm going to click save. Now this is the page that we're going to send them to sell them our video training on how to do the ukulele. So I'm going to click edit page. And when I edit the page, I'm going to make sure to add my panel. So I'll do a blank panel. And then I'm going to add an element. So I'm going to add some text in there. So I remember what page this is. So this is the video training. Let's see, uke video training sales page. There we go. So I'll stretch this out just like this. We'll center it a little bit. And now we'll know what that page is. So on this page, we're going to be selling videos. And obviously, I'd probably have a video on there. So I'm going to go to elements, and I'm going to grab a video real quick. Let's see, video, YouTube, we'll pull that in. And we're going to pretend like I've got a video telling them that I'm going to sell them some videos. So this is fantastic. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then somewhere in there, we have to have a button to sell them something. So I'm going to go to add, elements, and button. And we'll just grab this button real quick. So we'll put that right there. And then I'm going to change the heading a little bit. So buy training, this training now. There. All right. I'll make it a little bit bigger so we can see it. All right. So I'm going to click save. And then that's fine. All right. So we now have a sales page that has got our videos on it, right? We're saying we're going to sell them some video training. So now let me go back to our chart. And now I have to do a sales page for ukulele one-on-one training. So let's go ahead and get that one made. So I'm going to go back here to the website overview and create another page. And this one's going to be the one-on-one training sales page. And we will copy, paste, and save. And this is the same exact thing that we're going to be doing with the video. It's just a sales page with a button to go to the checkout. So I'm going to edit this page. And we'll grab just a real quick blank panel and some text. And we'll remind ourselves that this is the one-on-one training sales page. And on this one, I'll probably have some kind of video as well to be selling my product. So I'll probably add another video. So add elements and scroll down here to video. We'll grab another video just like that. And then we'll grab a trusty little button so we can actually sell it just like that. And we'll drag it out a little bit. And let me change the headline. So buy one-on-one training. There we go. So very simple. And I'm going to click save. And then that's fine to publish. So now our sales page is built. And I'm going to look at my chart again. What do I do next? All right. So I've got a thank you page that I need to build. And the thank you page is going to be the page that I land on after all of this is done. And I have buttons to go to either membership area 1, where I can get my lead magnet, membership area 2, where I can get my ukulele video training, or membership area 3, where I can go to get my ukulele one-on-one training. So that's what the thank you page is going to be. So let's go ahead and build that bad boy. So I'm going to go back to my website overview, and I'm going to click create new page. And I'm going to call this the thank you dash member access page. This is serving two purposes. It's going to serve as a thank you page when they go through the entire process, and it's going to serve as a member access page so that when they land on this page, they'll actually be able to go to whatever membership area they bought. So I'm going to copy that and paste it in the title, paste it in the description, and click save. And then once that page is all saved, we'll go ahead and open it up and start editing. And I'm going to create a panel, which is just a blank one. I'm going to put some text in there to remind me what page I'm on. So this is the thank you / member access page. And we're going to have 3 different membership areas. So we want to make sure that we have buttons to go to all 3 of those areas. So I'm going to go to add elements. I'm going to find my buttons, and I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. So I have 3 buttons now. And I want to show you a really neat trick to line these up. So I'm going to go ahead and put the first one about where I want it, the second one about a distance of when I want it, the third one. So they're about the right distance, but they're definitely not lined up. So I'm going to hold my shift button down, and I'm going to click, click, and click. And when you click there, you can see that there are little columns and rows. And this allows you to align these things horizontally or vertically. So I'm going to click the first one and line them up. And the second one, it puts them all in the same row. So let me separate them out again. And then I use shift, and we'll align them this way. Now they're all lined up. So they're all equal distances from the sides of the page, whatever I'm trying to say. So I'm going to change the name of these. So I'm going to click the first one, and I'm going to go to headline, and I'm going to say uke fingering chart. And then the second one, I'm going to say uke video training. And then the third one, I'm going to say one-on-one training, because that's what everything's going to lead to. So I don't have these membership areas made yet, so I can't put the links on the buttons yet. So I'm just going to click save. And then that's fine. All right, so we got that page made. Now let's take a look at what else we need to make. So we need 3 pages that are membership area 1, membership area 2, and membership area 3. So I'm going to make 3 quick pages that are member area 1, 2, and 3. So let's do that. So I'm going to go back to my website overview, and I'm going to create a new page, and I'm going to call this member area 1. And I'm just going to copy that and paste, and then save. Fabulous. And I'm going to edit this page. And all I'm going to do it really simple. I'm going to put in a blank panel, then I'm going to put in a text element, And I'm going to say membership area 1, member area 1 slash uke fingering chart. So we can remember what's supposed to be in there. Just like that. And we're going to keep it that simple. So I'm going to click save. And that's fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and go make membership area 2. So I'm going to click create page and member area 2. And I'm going to copy, paste and save. And we'll create the same exact thing, just a blank panel with some text in it. So I'm going to click edit. And click add panel blank, elements, text, and drag over some text. And we'll say member area 2, uke video training. Perfect. Then we'll stretch that out a little bit like this. And we'll center it because we can. And then we'll center it on the page. Fabulous. So I'm going to click save. And then that's fine. And now I need to create the third page. So I'm going to go into my website overview area, click create page.
Shelley,
Yes.
excuse me. Why didn't you use the button up there that says create a membership area?
I haven't done that yet because I need to create my pages first.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we've got membership area 3. So I'm going to click edit page. And I'm going to add a panel. And then I'm going to add a text element. And from here, I'm going to center because I can, and then member area 3, 1 on, oops, let's do uke, 1-on-1 training. Fabulous. Oh, and I misspelled member. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. And I will stretch it out and drag it over. All right, then click save. And that's fine. So all of my pages are actually all the way across here. And I want to show you something that's really important because you'll find out once you do this for a while that you have a lot of pages open as you're editing, because we're going to have to go back and edit a few of these pages to add some things. So if you'll take a look, I can click on this one, and right here it says home. So I can remember that's the home page. And if I click on this one at the very top, it says email confirmation. So I can remember what pages these are, even if I accidentally forget to like name the page. Okay. So each one has the name of the page on it, so you can find that really fast. I'm going to look at your eyeballs. When you're creating funnels, you'll have multiple pages open, and you want to make sure that you're looking at that top. Let me tell you why. Because Shelly's done it wrong before I've done it right, and I didn't pay attention to what was on the top. So I thought I was editing one page, and I was actually on a completely wrong page, and like made the whole changes to it and everything, and it looked great, and it was the totally wrong page that I made those changes. So make sure you're watching across the top to see what the name of the page is that you're editing. Don't be like Shelly. Be sure to watch that top so you know what page you're editing. Okay. So are there any questions about what we've done so far? Now, we've not created the membership areas. We've just created the membership pages and all the other pages that we need for the entire funnel. So that's all we've done so far is created the pages. Davida?
Okay. You're creating the website in Cheetah, but you're creating the funnel to market it, and then the links, and then what you do is you link the funnel to the website.
The Canvas, when I use Canvas, the only thing I was doing in there is getting a picture of what I wanted my website to look like. So
Okay.
that's it. Nothing's connected to that Canvas. All I was doing is getting a blueprint, a picture
Okay.
of all the pages I needed. You're going to find out when you build funnels that it's way better to draw it out first than it is to just start building. Because you can see that I built a lot of pages here, right? And if you don't have a funnel to go by, you're going to go, okay, wait, was I supposed to build that page, or did I build that page already? Do I need one of these pages? You need to draw it out because it will go a heck of a lot faster if you do, and a heck of a lot easier if you do. Okay. Let me get Willie, and then I'll get Chip. Go ahead, Willie.
Can you hear me?
Yep, sure can.
Oh, okay. I see that you took my little advice from last week. That's why I was always with Canvas. Because what I do with the ones, I always go back and save all of my what if I'm like a home page, if I'm working on a home page, I make sure I save it and I close it, go back, and if I want to make work on the email confirmation, make sure I save it, close it, because a lot of times you can go into one page and try to check on another page, and if you didn't save it, it's not going to work right until you have to go back and refresh everything all over. But that's why I try to keep only one sheet of page open at a time.
I always have several open at a time, and here's why. Because when I'm working, I need to do it fast. I'm fast and furious, and if I have to open pages multiple times, and you'll see that we have to go back and edit some pages. So if I close them pages down and then had to reopen them to edit my buttons, or reopen them to connect my checkout, or reopen them because I need to set up my opt-in form, which are all things that we have to do tonight. If I have to wait for that editor to load again, here's what I do. So I keep them open because of that, because I know that I'm going to have to go back and edit those pages, and I don't have the patience to wait for it to open again.
Well, if you're like me, I make mistakes, and I like to make sure I just keep them closed. And
that's why I said, Willie, to make sure you're looking at the top. And then another important thing that you guys always hear me say, save as your friend. You never leave a page until you hit that save button. Don't leave until you hit save, right? That's another important one. All right, who was I going to get next? Chip?
I'm just thinking about whether one could avoid Canvas by having a page that you call blueprint, and you use a box and you duplicate it as many times as you need, and you label the boxes, and there's your blueprint also.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the ways you can do that, and this is one that I'm kind of playing with the numbers, because I have a lot of bullet points that I do a lot of times, and I like the same bullet point. So I've got a panel that has those bullet point images on it, and they're saved in my personal items. So when I need those bullet points, I just pull that panel in that has those on there, and then I use the bullet points how I want to, and then I just delete that panel once I'm done. So you can do the same thing here. You could just pull in images of what you have in the canvas, and you can get the images of the pages that you use the most and put them in a panel, and then just pull them in. You can absolutely do that. Yep, it's doable. Right, that's really good. Kira, go ahead.
Yes, hi Shelly. I had this question about duplicating the page. Why you didn't duplicate the page?
Because I was lazy. I just created a new page, because if I duplicate, then I have to click the triple dots and go to settings, and then rename it and close it, then open it, then edit. So I skipped clicking the triple dots and going to settings.
So it's not a reason because you duplicate something and then there's going to be a problem if you duplicate something.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
it was just additional steps that I didn't want to take you guys through.
Thank you.
Okay? But you can duplicate. In fact, if you've got a web page that's very similar to something else that you're building, for heaven's sakes, duplicate. For speed and just ease of use tonight, I went ahead and created it from scratch. Okay. Any other questions before we move on? No? Okay. So let's do the fun stuff. Let's go ahead and create our membership area. Let's do it. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we're going to go into the website overview area. And I want you to remember that we've got member area 1 page, member area 2 page, and member area 3 page. And we need to create some membership areas. So all I'm going to do is actually from the website overview page, I'm going to click create member area. So I'm going to click on that. And the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to create member area 1. And I'm going to select the color. And let's see, this is the free thing. So we'll just do this as yellow. And that's good. And I'm just going to call it description, the same section where they can access. It says either automatically grant access to the members area or have a manual payment. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up so that they're automatically granted access to the membership area. So that's pretty easy. And then on the authorization type, I'm going to say a login. And then for the pages, for this one, there's only one, and that is the member area 1, just like that. And then right here, I can set it up so that when they create a login, they can go to, they get added to Mailing Boss. So I'm already adding them to Mailing Boss because they have to sign up to get the lead magnet. So for this one, I'm not going to set that up. But if I wanted to, I just click that little arrow and I pick the Mailing Boss subscriber list that I want them to go into. And then once I pick the list, I just click save. So far, all I've set up is member area 1. It's indicated by yellow. They're going to get automatically granted access to the membership area. They're going to log in, and it releases membership area 1. That's all they get access to. So I'm going to click save. And now we have this page, and I want you to notice that it's got a little yellow circle there. What that's telling you is that is a membership area, and that membership area is membership area 1, indicated by the yellow, and it tells you that there's one page in that membership area, and that's the member area 1 page. So everybody on board with me so far? I can't see you, so let me open this thing right here. There we go. Perfect. So thumbs up. Everybody okay? All right. So we've created membership area 1. Let's go ahead and create membership area 2. So I'm going to click create member area, and I'm going to call it, amazingly, member area 2. And I'm going to put that same thing in the description. And this is going to be a manual / payment method for them to get into this area. So they have to pay for it to get in, or I can approve them manually, one or the other, but they're going to either have to be approved by me manually, or they're going to have to pay for it, one or the other. And I'm going to allow them to log in. And for membership area 2, I can click membership area 2. Right? Perfect. All right. So I'm going to click
Give
save.
them color.
Oh, I didn't change the color. So let me do the color. So I'm going to do membership areas and membership area 2 right there. I'll click edit. And since this is making us money, this is the first one that's making us money, we'll call it green. And I'll click OK and then save. Thank you, Chip. And you'll see that our first area is still yellow. Our second area is green. So every single page that's allowed to be accessed by membership area 2 is green. Every single page that's allowed to be accessed by membership area 1 is yellow. Okay. And now let's make one more area. So I'm going to click create member area. And amazingly, this one's going to be member. Let me capitalize member area 3. And I will copy and paste. And this one's again going to be a manual / payment because they're going to have to pay to get into this membership area, or I can manually approve them. They're going to get in by a login, and this is going to give them access to the member area 3 page. Okay, I don't need mailing boss. Let's change the color, and this one's going to be my favorite because this would be the one that I'd make the most money on. So it has to be my favorite color. So my favorite color is blue, and I'm going to click OK. Click save. And now we can see on our list that we've got membership area 1 that has member area 1 page in it, membership area 2 that has member area 2 page in it, and membership area 3 that has member area 3 page in it. Okay, so if I tried to access these pages right now, it would say you don't get access. You need to sign up. And even then, if I registered, it still wouldn't let me in unless I was manually approved or if I paid, one or the other. Okay. Let's test that theory out so you guys can see what I mean. So I'm going to go to this web page, and it's really weird because it's letting me in, but I must be logged in. I'm probably logged in somewhere on another account. So we're going to pretend like that's working because I think I'm logged in on another account. So anyway, we'll check it in a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this website. I bet you that's what did it. We'll publish, and then let me try that again. So member area 3. And do you see how when I go to that page, it tells me that I have to register? So it's not going to let me in. And then even if I register, it's going to tell me, all right, you're registered, but you're not allowed to get in. Okay. So that is the beauty of this membership area. If you don't have permission to get in, you ain't going to get in. It just ain't going to happen. Okay. So now let's talk about how to set up our checkout so the checkout works. So I'm going to go back to my website overview right here.
Actually, Shelly.
Oh, go ahead. Yes.
Actually, when you go to member area 1, when you register, you can get in right away.
That's right. Yep, absolutely. That's beautiful, right? We set it up that way so they can get into that area and be able to get that lead magnet.
Yeah, but they're not on our mailing bus then.
Yeah, they're going to go to the opt-in. They won't get there unless they go to the opt-in.
Yes, but here, if I go right there on the page on membership area 1 and I register, I didn't go to the lead magnet, and I can get in.
Try it again.
If
refresh.
No, I did it. Okay, I go to the membership area. Okay, I'm going to try it, but I'm going to try it again. Go ahead, and I'm going to try it.
Right, great. All right, so now let's talk about checkout, because we need to set up a checkout system to be able to have them get into this area and this area. We don't want to have to manually approve everybody. We want it to be automated. So let's go ahead and set up our super checkout. And so here's my super checkout, and I'm going to set up this first bit of information about my company. So I'm going to say Shelly, who am I? Shelly Turner. And this is Shelly's Uke Training. And there's my email. I'll put in my phone number. Fabulous. We'll put in our zip code and our address. That. And let me choose a different email. Perfect. And so we've got our address, city, state, country. And right here on checkout, I can enable affiliation. That's a completely separate training. So I'm not going to set that up tonight, but that allows you to get affiliates to sell your products for you. Okay, so we'll do another training where we can talk about setting up affiliates. So my first screen is set up, so I'm going to click save. And now I can start creating my products. So I'm just going to create a product. And for this one, the first product that we're selling is the video training. So I'm going to call this Youth Video Training. And we'll just do that as a description as well. And the language is English. The type is a digital product, and category is ebook or media files. And it says enable affiliation for this product. I'm not going to. And then ask for an address. I don't need their physical address for this. I'm good to go. And I can add an image here. So let's grab our ukulele and we'll move it to right there and okay. And then I'm going to click next. So the pricing, I'm going to set up PayPal for this, and the currency is US dollars, and refund period, we'll set it for 7 days. It's a single payment. There's no coupons. The value we're going to say is 5 cents. We don't need to add any VAT. That's a European thing. And we don't need to add any extra taxes. So now we'll click next. And this setup right here, setting up PayPal, it's not very hard to do, and they give you very easy instructions. So you can set up PayPal pretty easily. I think you can also set up Stripe. So you can set up Stripe as well, or instead of PayPal, you can set up Stripe. I have PayPal automatically set up, so we're just going to go with that one. And I'm going to click next. And then it says, what kind of checkout do you want to use? I'm going to use the 3-step checkout right here. And then I'm going to use a custom thank you page. And I want you to think about this a second. Right now, I'm selling the video training. So where do I want them to go after they buy the video training? What do I want the thank you page to be?
The one-on-one training.
Exactly. That's exactly it. So I'm going to set the custom thank you page. Oh, I don't need to do custom. I just need to choose a thank you page, which is the one-on-one training sales page. So I'm going to click that. So what we're doing is we're building a funnel by setting our thank you page as the next sales page in the funnel. Okay, you got that? Okay, good. And then it says, select the page where you will sell this product. I'm going to sell it on the video training sales page, like that. So
It's like, excuse me, Shelly, it's like doing an OTO. This is what you're...
Yes, it's kind of like doing an OTO, except this would be the front end product. The video training would be the front end product. The one-on-one training is going to be actually the OTO.
Okay, so on the thank you page on the training, first we did what? The one-on-one? No, we did the training, the first training, right?
Right.
And then the thank you page is going to be the sales page of the one-on-one training, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so it's like, so it's not an OTO. This is not an OTO.
This product is the front end. The one-on-one training would be the OTO.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Does that make sense? Technically, it's not a one-time offer unless it's actually a one-time offer. So technically, because we're not going to say it's a one-time offer, we're just going to call it an upsell. Same thing, right? One-time offer.
This is what I meant, actually. I meant an upsell instead of an OTO.
Yeah, these words, Kara, they just kind of go like this. Especially when you're new at it, you're like, what's an OTO? What's an upsell? What's a downsell? Oh my gosh. But all we're doing at this point, you guys, is we've got the lead magnet, then we've got the video training, which is our front end offer, and then we've got the one-on-one training, which is actually the upsell.
Good.
Okay, got it? All right, so we chose the 3-step checkout. We set it up to go to the thank you page, which will be the one-on-one sales page, and we're going to sell this product on the video training page. So now I'm going to click next. And then email campaign. Do you want to set up this to connect to mailing boss? I could totally do that, but I'm going to go ahead and skip that part for now. Then the thank you email settings, use the default, which is fine. Abandon cart. I can set this up so that if they put it in their cart, but they don't go through with the sale, it will send them an abandoned cart email. I'm going to skip that for now, and we're going to click next. And here's the beauty of what we're doing here. This says select the restricted area that will be released after payment. So when they pay for the video training, they should get access to member area 2. Can anybody tell me why membership area 1 is not showing? Willie, go ahead.
Because it's free?
Close. I was going to have Willie say it, but you're right, Carol. Because it's free. They don't have to buy it. So in this process, we're setting it up through the checkout. If they buy it, what's released? So the only 2 that are set up to be released when they buy it is member area 2 and member area 3. Okay.
Well, this is like a tripwire with a membership.
Oh yeah. You definitely want to do. This is not quite a tripwire, because a tripwire funnel is it's close. But what we'd have to do is set the price on the front end offer like super duper duper low. And then on the core offer, which is the upsell, we set it really, really high. For both of our products today, we're going to set the price really low. But a tripwire is a low front end and then a high core offer. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got the right idea. Definitely the right idea. All right. So restricted area access, we're going to release membership area 2, and then we're going to click next. And then we've got some integrations here. We can do some external scripts, webhooks. We can release an e-learning area. Somebody was asking about e-learning just a little while ago. You can go through the checkout process and register a student in e-learning so that they get access if they pay. That's another fabulous feature of our checkout. We're not going to do any of those, so I'm going to click next. And then we always have to go through this terms of use to make sure we're not selling porn, we're not cheating anybody, we're not false advertising, blah, 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 blah. So just kind of look through this to make sure you're not breaking any rules, click I accept, and then create the product. And so now we actually have this product created, and I'm going to go and get the link. So I'm going to click on link. And I want you to notice something, that I have a sales page link. I have a thank you page link. I don't care about either one of those. All I care about is the checkout URL. That's what I'm going to put on the button on the sales page so that it knows to go to the. So I'm going to copy that bad boy, and I'm going to put it in Notepad because I'm going to need it in just a few minutes. So the checkout for video training.
Kelly,
And boom. Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
someone is asking you to let them in.
Oh, okay. Let me stop
Michelle.
sharing for a second.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Bonnie.
and Darla. All right. So let's get them in here. All right. So we can torture them. I mean, teach them too. All right. So let's share my screen. Y'all, I cracked myself up. I'm sorry. I just cracked myself up. All right. So this is the checkout link right here. So I copied that and I put it over here in my notepad because I'm going to need it again in a few minutes. Everybody got me? Okay. So I'm going to minimize notepad. I'm going to click out of this box. And now I have to create my second product. So I'm going to go to create product. And this is going to be my one-on-one training. So I'm going to say one-on-one uke training. And I'll just copy that and put it into the description. The language is English. It's a digital product. It's an ebook or media file. That's good enough. No affiliation. I don't need the address. Let's drop another picture in there just because we can. And we'll do this more over here on the neck of it. And okay. And then I'll click next. And I'm going to click PayPal as my payment choice. And I'm going to choose US dollars. Refund 7 days. That's perfect. It's going to be a single payment. No coupons. And the value is 5 cents. I don't need to set up any VAT. That's for the European nations. And I don't have any extra taxes. So I'm going to click next. I'm going to choose this 3-step checkout again. And on the thank you page, I want you to think about this. We've hit the opt-in. We've hit the video training. We've hit the one-on-one training. So after they buy the one-on-one training, what page do we want them to land on?
The member access, the thank you member access.
That's right. That's exactly where we want them to land. Should that member access page, that thank you page / member access page, should that be in a member area?
No,
Why not?
because otherwise they cannot access.
That's true. They can't access. Think about the free people, right? That they can get in for free to the lead magnet. But if you put it in another membership area, they're not going to be able to get in. Plus, we haven't had them register on site yet. We haven't even had them register yet, right? So we need to get them to register, and we need to get them to create a username and password to even be able to get in. Crazy. So we need to send them to the thank you page that is not in a membership area. So I'm going to choose my thank you page as the thank you / membership access page. And what page am I selling this on? I'm selling it on the one-on-one training sales page. And then I'm going to click next. For mailing box, I'm not going to set that up. For thank you email, I'll keep it default. Abandoned cart, I'll keep it default. And I'm going to click next. And then I'm going to go to release the area that they're buying. And that is membership area 3. So as soon as they go through the checkout for this, they're going to actually get to pay for it. And they'll get access to that area. Okay. So I'm going to click next. No scripts, no webhooks, no e-learning. So I'm going to click next. And then no porn, no cheating people, no anything like that. So I'm going to accept the terms and create the product. And now I have my second product. That's this one right here. So I'm going to click here to the links. And then I'm going to go to the checkout URL and copy that. And I'm going to add that to my little notepad. So I'm going to go here to notepad. And I'm going to say checkout for one-on-one training. And boom, there's the link. All right, so I'm going to close that. And now my products are like all ready. They're actually all ready. So I'm going to go back to Cheetah. And there's one thing that I need to do, and this is the one that is very difficult to figure out, is registration. So let me think about this a minute because I need them to register for the site. So member area form. When they register for the site, I want their name, their email, their password, and their password confirm. And I think I can set that on a button. So let me go through that in a few minutes because this is operating a little bit differently than Pixel Perfect did. So I'm going to take you through that setup in just a few minutes. So let's go ahead and talk about how to set up our buttons on our sales page first. So I'm going to go to the video training sales page right here, and we'll go to edit that page. Let me find that page in my collection. So member access page, there's the one-on-one. Okay, so here's our video training sales page right here. There's my button. So I need to connect this button to the proper checkout. So I'm going to just right click it, and the 1, 2, 3, 4th icon on the mini toolbar is set link. So I'm going to click that. And now I can set this link to either go to the URL that I got at Super Checkout, or I can click on Super Checkout right here, and I can actually just select the product, but it's like not showing. So I have to refresh the list or something. There we go. So I can do it 2 ways. I can use the link by going to web and adding the link right here, or I can go to Super Checkout and I can choose the actual product, which is the video training. So I'm going to click that. And it says product name, YouTube video. That's the URL, currency, 5 cents, and Super Checkout. Everything checks out beautifully. So I'm going to click save. That's a new feature that we didn't have in Pixel Perfect. So remember, I made a change to that page. So I'm going to click save. And then that's fine. And now I need to go to the one-on-one page. So I'm going to click right here to the one-on-one. And right here, I'm going to click that button. And I'm going to click set link. And again, I can put the URL directly in, or I can go to Super Checkout and click the refresh list, and then click the down arrow and choose one-on-one. So I check it to make sure it's the right thing, and then click save, and then save again. So far, we're doing really good, really, really good. So that's fine. All right, so the next thing I need to do is actually set up my, my member access page to have the buttons to go to the correct area. So I'm going to go to my member access page. That's this one right here. And I'm going to set these buttons to go into the correct membership areas. So I'm going to click on this one. And here I'm going to go to, let's see if I can find the link. So it's the button. Here's the MIDI toolbar. So I'm going to go to set link and then page. And then here's my membership area 1. So I'm going to click it and then save. And then right here, I'm going to go to set link and page, and this one goes to member area 2 and save. And then right here, click it and set link and page, and this one goes to membership area 3 and save. And that's all I need to do on that page. So I'm going to click save, and then that's fine. All right, so now the only question I have is the opt-in page. So how am I going to set up the opt-in page? And that's a good question. There's my opt-in page right there. Now I can set this up to go straight to the list, but I think there's a way now to do buttons. So I'm gonna test with you guys. I'm gonna add an element and go to button, and we're gonna pull that button in, and I'm just gonna test this button real quick. I'm going to right click and go to setting. And come on, you can do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm confused for Cheetah. She's just going, Shelly, you're too fast. I can't do this. So we're going to close that page and come back to it, because that's the power that we have in Cheetah, is close that page because it's too slow. Go back and open it again, just like that. I'm going to drag it back over here in that first spot. And then I'm going to go to add element and button. And I'm going to add a button, just like that. And I'm going to right click on there and go to set link. There we go. And over here, we have site members. We have some special things that we can do. So if I click site members, I have the option to set this button to make them register. And when they register, they get access to membership area 1 automatically. And then the redirect, they can actually end up going to the video training page. So without having to do a mailing boss, we can actually set this to go register for the membership area and give them access to membership area 1. So I can click save and then save again. There we go. And then that's fine. But what we do when we do that is we lose the ability to add them to the mailing boss. Remember this form right here that we said they go to the mailing boss? So what we can do is we can set our membership area up. So let me go back to my website overview. I'm going to go to membership areas, and I'm going to go to that first membership area. So membership area 1, and I'm going to click edit. And right here, mailing boss. Do you remember that we skipped it because we already had them going in through the opt-in form? Well, we can take away the opt-in form because we're going to use a button. So now when they register and they get access to membership area 1, we can now add them to the Pearl Scarf this way. This is another new feature that we have in Cheetah that we didn't have in Pixel Perfect, was to be able to add them automatically to mail-in boss list right when they register. So I'm going to click Pearl Scarf, and then I'm going to click save. And I'm going to make sure it saved that. So I'm going to go to edit and make sure that it saved it for me. So yeah, it saved it.
I have a question for you, Shelly.
Go ahead, please.
In that case, they are going, because it's going to be a double opt-in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they are going to get the confirmation. They have to get the confirmation email.
They will. Yep.
They will. Okay,
so
cool.
What we can do on that is we can make sure that on the sales page, that first sales page, since we're sending them straight to the sales page instead of the email confirmation page, we can actually put a pop-up on that sales page that says, hey, don't forget to confirm your email.
Okay, cool.
That
And,
make sense?
yeah, and also I tried it out, and effectively when you register with the membership area 1, it goes straight to the membership. It doesn't stop.
Okay, we're gonna test it out in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, hang in there. There's still a little bit that we got to do just to make sure that everything is set up, and we need to walk through it and make sure that everything is set up. Now, typically when we make some changes, especially on this website overview page, you guys, this is actually really important for you to understand, is that you can go into every single individual page and publish, but sometimes when you make a change on the website overview page, there's nothing there to publish to take the change. So what you need to do is go up here to this area, and this counts for pop-ups as well. So if you make a change to a pop-up, this is really important to do. So you go over here to where it says unpublish and click that, and then you click publish, and it's going to take all the changes that you made, including the changes on the website overview page, and it's going to publish all of those changes, including pop-ups and then the changes that we made to the membership area and stuff like that. So this one little thing is tricky because you may make a change to your pop-up, and then you go and check your page and that change is not showing, it's not showing, it's not showing, it's not showing. You have to come back to the website overview and click unpublish and then publish, and then you'll see the change. Okay, that's another little tricky thing that you have to learn how to do in Cheetah. All right, so now let's walk through our funnel and see if we've got everything ready. I'm not sure we do, so let's check it out. So I'm going to go to my image right here, And then I'm going to open you guys up so I can see your faces, because you guys are just so darn cute. I can't help it. So now let's take a look at the funnel and see what we've got. So on the lead magnet page, I've got a button, and that button is going to take me to register for the website, and it's supposed to take me to the sales page for the ukulele training, video training, right? Isn't that the way we set it up on the membership area and the button? Yes? Okay, so that's what it should do. We should sign up for this, and then we should be sent here. And then once we land here, there's going to be a button that takes us to a checkout. And that checkout, we buy the product, and it releases membership area 2, and then it should send us to the ukulele one-on-one training page. And then once we get to the ukulele one-on-one training page, there's a button there, and we buy it. And if we buy it, it releases membership area 3, and then it should send us to the thank you page. And then on the thank you page, because we're logged in and those areas have been released to us, when we click each one of those buttons, we should be allowed to go into either membership area 1, membership area 2, or membership area 3. Okay, so what happens if they go ahead and sign up for the lead magnet and they land on this page and they're like, no, thank you, I don't want it? Do you think we should put a no thank you on there? Wow, all you guys are looking at me like, huh?
Send them to the video option anyway.
Yeah, we can actually put a no thank you on the video training that sends them to the one-on-one training. And then if they say, nope, I don't want that one either, we can put a no thank you button that sends them to the thank you page.
Shelley, do we really have Canvas for Cheetah?
No, you came in late. You missed that part.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing here?
So
I know. I
used
used,
it was there, but it's not.
no, I used Canvas to build the funnel so we could see it.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, what you doing here? And can I
All
ask
right,
one
so-
other stupid question? Because I came in when
Yeah,
you were
go
talking about, you mentioned abandoned cart.
Mhm.
Where can you change the email for the abandoned cart?
I don't have a quick answer for you now. I wanted to skip that part because
If
I've
you
got a
click,
whole.
you uncheck, I have the answer, you uncheck the thing, and then you have the email going, showing up. You uncheck it.
We need to check it. Yeah, we need to
And
check
when it
it.
shows up, so you can edit it?
Yeah, it says send an email by default, so you uncheck that, and then you have a drop-down menu where you have your, you can edit your
Okay, I'm
email.
gonna try that. Thank you so much, Kara.
Yep. All right, so we've gone all the way through, you guys. We've got lead magnet. We're skipping over email confirmation and going to the video training. We're going to the youth training. We should go to the thank you page. And then from there, based on what we bought, we should get access to the membership areas. Does that sound right? Let's put our no thank you buttons in there just because we can. So I'm going to go back to my pages real quick. And we'll go to, let's see, that one doesn't need a no thank you, but we're going to take the email marketing form off and just put that right there. And we'll just change the headline to get the chart now. Perfect, with the exclamation point. So that's all configured, and we'll click save. And then that's fine. And now this one, that's the email confirmation. They're going to skip that. So on this one, the video sales training, if they say no, thank you, like, no, I don't want to buy this, where do we want to send them, you guys?
Do one-on-one.
So I'm just going to put a little thing right here that says no, thank you. And you'd make it a lot smaller, but I really want to make it big so you guys can see it. And then the no thank you, we're just going to put a link on there. So there's a little link right there. And we got to send them to the URL of the page. So we have to get the URL of the one-on-one page. And that's pretty simple. We just go back to our website overview, find the one-on-one training, click the little triple dots and say go to the web page, and there's the URL right there. There's the URL. So I'm going to copy that and then go back to that page right there and paste it in there and then click OK. So now we have a link that's no thank you. So if they don't want to buy, they can choose not to, and they'll get sent to that one-on-one training. So I'm going to click save.
Any reason not to make that a second button?
No, you can make it a second button. Traditionally, though, you're going to make it really small and just put it right under the button. Yeah. So we saved that one. Now we need to make a button for this one. So if they say no, thank you, I've got the same situation, but what page do I send them to? What page do I send them to if they say no, thank you?
One-on-one
That's
training.
us.
This is the one-on-one training.
send them to the membership access page.
To the initial page.
So we're going to send them to the thank you / membership access page, right? Because that's the next step in the funnel. So I'm going to highlight it and click the link. And now I need to get the address for that page. So we'll go to the website overview and we'll find the thank you page. And I'm going to click go to website. And here's the link for it. So I'll go back to that page and enter the URL and then click OK. And so now we have a no thank you for that page as well, just in case they don't want to buy it. So I'm going to click save. And then that's fine. And oh my gosh, I think we're actually done. I think that's everything we need to do. So let's go back through and make absolutely sure before we do a test. Are you guys ready? Ready? Let me pull up my picture. All right, so we get on the lead magnet page. We hit the register button, and that's going to register them for the website, add them to Mailing Boss, and they're going to have to confirm their email. We're going to skip the confirm email page and go straight over to the video training. So they're going to get offered that to buy it, and they can buy it or they can click no thank you. Either way, they're going to get sent.
Confirm email go away? Should you delete the confirm email page or relocate it?
No, you can leave it there. They won't see it unless they know the address for it.
I thought we made changes that made this representation inaccurate by not having an opt-in right away.
Wait, what now? Say it again.
The lead magnet page, you took away the membership, the Mailing Boss form.
Yes.
And doesn't that change how this diagram should look?
Right. That's what I said. We're skipping this page.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. So let me start from the beginning again. So we're going to go here and we're going to click the button, and that's going to send us to a registration form to register for the website. And it's also going to automatically give us access to area 1. And once we do that, it's going to go right over here to ukulele video training. And then once we hit that page, we can either buy or not, but either way, and we're going to jump over to the next page, which is the ukulele one-on-one training. And whether we buy or not, then it's in the things that we purchased. Those buttons will work depending on what we bought. So the first item, we didn't have to buy it, but we get automatic access, so we should get in right away. The second item, if we didn't buy it, we're not going to get in there. If we bought it, we'll get in there. The third item, if we bought it, we'll get into membership area 3. If we didn't buy it, it's going to say access denied. Does that make sense? Everybody okay with what we've done so far? Are we ready to test it, you think? Ready? All right. This is the scary part. This is the one I always go, okay, everybody cross your fingers, cross your butt cheeks, whatever we need to do, let's go ahead and do it. All right, so I'm going to refresh everything, and we're just going to start from here. So I'm going to click get the chart now, and we'll register. So I am Felicia, and my email is Felicia at buyingthisnow.com. My password is asecret2020, and password is asecret2020. All right, so we're registering. Now I'm going to click confirm. Let's see where we go. Oh, there's the video training. Yay me. So from right here, I can choose to either buy the training or say no thank you. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. So I'm going to click buy. There's our checkout. It's a whole 5 cents, very worthy. So I'm going to click continue. And here's all the information. So I'm from the United States. Here's my name. Here's my email. Create my membership password. Okay, so a secret. No, no, I'm already logged in, so I'm not sure why it's doing that. So I'll just go a secret 2020, and a secret.
That shouldn't work. That shouldn't work. This is your PayPal account.
No, it's asking for the membership password. So we already registered for the membership. So I'm not real sure why it's doing that again, but we're gonna go with this one and see which one it takes. Okay. So I'm gonna do US Shelly, my email, password, which is asecret2020. So we used Felicia at buyingthisnow.com, but on this one we're using Skydiving Diva. So I'm gonna click PayPal, and we'll use this account to pay. I think that was the right one. Nope, I have to use the other one. So we'll go here and see if this one works. There we go. Great. And we'll use the PayPal balance because I actually have 5 cents in that account. So I'm going to click Pay Now. And it says, thank you. And now it's wanting me to save that one. So I'm not real sure if it's registered me on that first time. So it's okay. We'll check it out. Nobody panic. Not all is lost. So now we're going to click Access Product. And it should take us to the next item. So let's see if it will. There we go. So there's the one-on-one training. So now I'm going to click Buy One-on-One Training. We're going to go through the same process. So I'm going to click Continue. And there's it's asking for that again. So I'm just going to do it again. Pay Secret 2020, Pay Secret 2020. And I'm going to pay for it again. There we go. Pay with my balance because I have another 5 cents in that account. That's fabulous. And now once it's done paying this time, when I click Access Your Product, now it should take me to the thank you page. So I'm going to close that box and do Access Your Product.
Shirley, can we change the access product button label?
I don't think we can. That's one of the things, Mark, that I've asked them to change. But it should say something like return to merchant. That way it's not descriptive of what page it's going to hit. So I'll suggest that again. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So now we've got the fingering chart, the youth video, and the one-on-one training. So let's see what it gave us access to. So we should have the youth fingering charts. Let's click that. And we have access to that. So that's fabulous. And let's see if we got the video training. And it says no access. So my thoughts are that it has either not registered with the original name that I put in or something weird is happening. So I'm going to refresh it just to make sure. And I'm going to go to youth video training again and don't have access. So I think what it did was it gave me access under Skydiving Diva instead of under the Felicia at buyingthisnow.com. So I'm going to have to work with the developers to talk to them about a front end product versus when we go through checkout and making sure that the username is set up. But there's a way that we can check that. So I'm going to go into my website overview page. And I'm going to go over here to site members. And I'm going to see what I had registered as far as site members. So if I click here and then go to members, you can see that I got both of them registered. So this person, Shelly, is probably who got access to the items that were paid for, even though I registered Felicia. So I'm going to have to work with the developers on that because Felicia was already registered when we went through checkout. So it should have registered her as the person buying. So we'll get that fixed, and then hopefully that'll be fixed before you guys make too many membership areas. Will, go ahead.
Could it be that they sent you a confirmation to your email that you have to confirm first?
I don't think so. And I don't have a way to access the Felicia email because that's just a dummy email. I don't think so.
Well, you can try the Skydiving Diva.
Yeah, but this would be the one. We can look and see if we got to.
That's the one that goes to the first membership area, but
the Skydiving Diva was going on the ones that I purchased.
Yes.
And it says thank you for your purchase. I sold a product. Thank you for your purchase. Welcome to the member area. So yeah, there's no confirmation. It just sends you the information that you signed up with.
Shelly, Chris here.
Go ahead, Chris.
Can you go back to the site members where you had Shelly and Felicia there?
Mm-hmm.
Does it tell you what each member may have bought?
Yep. So right here under Felicia, they're only got access to the member area 1, and then this person got access to the 2 member areas.
Shelly, I did the same thing while you were doing it, and I received a membership area welcome, and I received the UK video training, and I received the one-on-one training. I received the 3 emails. 3 emails.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So I know you didn't have a way to check it, but it's there. Hello, Carol. So this is my thing, and then I have the
question I have is if I registered under Felicia right here, why didn't it carry it through to the checkout the 2 times I went through checkout?
I don't know, but here I have access your product. Let me check. No, it goes to buy this one-on-one training because it's the same. Okay, let me check the last one. I think it's cool. Okay, training.
Shelley,
Yes, someone else asking a question too. Go
excuse
ahead.
me.
Gladys?
Can't you change? If you have a button there that it says edit, so can you go there and change the email to the one that you think is opening the access area?
I can't change the email, but this is
Nope.
how you'll manually approve them. So let's say that Felicia bought it and she
Mhm.
calls you and she says, I'm getting access to my lead magnet, but I'm not getting access to my 2 other products. You can click on to edit her. And once she proves that she bought those products, you can click check mark, and then save. And now she can get access to the other 2 products as well. So you can manually approve them as well. And this is a great tool to have. If something like this happens, a snafu happens, they'll contact you and they'll say, hey, I paid for this and I can't get access to this. All you got to do is say, send me the proof of purchase, and then we'll make sure that you can get access. So that's
Okay.
another step. But if a snafu happens like this, you can always fix it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we've gone all the way through the setup of the checkout and setup of the membership area and setup of checkout to release the membership area. The only real snafu was carrying over that first registration into the checkout form. And I will talk with the developers about that to see what's going on with that. And I'll make sure they watch this video. But basically, you've got the idea of how to create your protected membership areas, how to give the free access versus how to get manual access versus how to get paid access and automatic access. Do you guys have any questions about what we covered? Pablo, go ahead.
Thank you. Should I try the funnel with private browsing, private session, maybe to not mess up with the user as happened here? I don't know.
Well, really, Pablo, it's just a matter of us fixing it. You can set that up. Just give us time to fix it, and then
Okay.
it should work seamlessly all the way through.
Okay, but that was my question.
Oh,
My
sorry.
question was, I connect the, no, sorry, it was a comment. I connect my mailing box with a list. And if I already have members on that list, I see that the membership area doesn't get all the emails. So I'm not giving access to the members of the list already registered in my list. It's just the system adds the new ones to the list, but that's it. I cannot create, for example, a membership and give access to a list members that already I have.
That's correct.
Okay.
I think. Let me try to repeat what you're saying to make sure I
Yes.
completely understand.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you have Bob that's already a member of your subscriber list.
Yeah.
And you connect that subscriber list to your membership area.
Yes.
Bob, because he was already a member of your list, does not have access to your membership area.
Yeah.
Correct?
That's my question.
They'd have to go in and actually register on the website to be
Yes.
able to get access, because Mailing Boss is like a completely different entity than the website. So you'd have to get them to come in and register on the website as well.
Okay. And
Or you could set that, you could manually enter them in, right? So you go to your own registration form and register them in, and then just send them an email that says this is your default password.
okay, because I was thinking about migrating some membership area that I haven't pixel perfect, and I have the emails on a list, and I wanted to give access, but without having to register again. But
it does. Unfortunately, it doesn't backwards register them.
Yes.
But you can do it manually, Shelley.
Right. Yeah, that's what I
Yes.
was saying just a minute ago. You can actually do it manually. And
Yeah,
what you can
they
do
have
is
to-
set it up so that you manually put them in through your own registration form and just give them a default password. It doesn't, it doesn't have to be anything special. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then send out an email to them that says you've been set up on this account. Here, use your email. Here's your default password, and you'll be able to get in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions, you guys? Are you feeling, go ahead, Willie. I'm sorry. Willie's doing a dance here. That's the
Hey.
Get Shelley's Attention dance.
Hey, Shelley, I
Yes.
want to see if I can figure out this one problem. If you can go back to the members area,
Okay.
because you can't get access to the members, the training in the video if you're not a part of the opt-in. Because in Skydiving Diva, you don't have access to the opt-in.
Right. I completely skipped over that page of Skydiving Diva. That's exactly right.
So if you can
That's,
go back,
that's actually what I'm saying, Willie, is that Felicia, it needs to carry when I go to the opt-in page and fill that information out, that should carry over to checkout, to both of the checkouts, and it didn't.
all right, if you can go to the edit in Skydiving Diva
Mhm.
and put a check in members area 1.
It's not even letting me.
Ah, that's probably the whole
We
reason.
skipped it. Yeah. Well, no, it's, remember that the Skydiving Diva didn't show up until we went into the checkout. So Skydiving Diva completely skipped that opt-in page. That was Felicia.
So,
And
Shelley,
Uh-huh.
is it because it's not letting you use a different PayPal email than your initial?
No, I think it's my
That's
Skydiving Diva is my default email. So when it has a form pop up that says email, it automatically puts Skydiving Diva in there for me.
Oh,
And it needs to carry over what we put in that first registration form.
okay.
I think it's because of it's confused.
Yes. Let me show you what I mean.
Welcome to the Builderall world.
Because-
Right. Let me
And
show you what I
actually,
mean though. If I get that link, if I take that first checkout link right here, and I'm just going to go into a page and not go through the funnel at all. And I'm going to go straight to that checkout. So there's the checkout. I didn't come from any page. I just went straight to that page and click continue. This is a email field. And because I have an autofill capability on my Chrome, right, then it's going to automatically fill it with my default email that I use all the time. So it grabs Skydiving Diva and put it in there for me. It doesn't see that I already put Felicia in. It should be pulling Felicia because I already registered.
Yeah.
all right, if you can go back and just put in the same email all the way through, because didn't
Yeah, this is
Kara,
the email.
she said that she
Yeah.
went all the way through because you got 2 different emails.
That's exactly right. If I went through and
I think that's the problem.
It is. If I had gone in and put Felicia in there, then it would have worked perfectly. But what we need the developers to do is if we've registered already, which we did with Felicia, then it should automatically fill that in with Felicia because people will not change it. It'll populate just like what we saw. They won't change it. So then there'll be 2 different people during the process. Right?
And I have
So
another question.
it's a programming, it's a developer issue for sure.
So Shelley,
Can
no,
you go
finish.
back, Shelley? Can you go back, Shelley, and register with skydiving to see if it's working on the thank you page?
On the thank you page?
No, if you go to the register and you register with skydiving, will the thank you page will work?
Let's see.
Then-
Go to the homepage and see, go to website and get the chart now. And it's got me logged in, so I have to create a log out button to be able to register again.
Gotcha.
So it's got me logged in as Skydiving Diva or somebody right now. I think it's logged in actually as Felicia, but I'm not sure. But whoever I'm logged in as, I have to have a log out button to be able to clear all that out and then do it all again.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Being persnickety.
Shelley,
Yes.
this may be a little complex question. So with the abandoned cart thing, so I saw what Carol told me to do, but this is the question. The company that I'm doing it has an affiliate program. What link is that going to pull in? Like if I do my own thing, I'm wondering if I just have to leave it as an automatic, and will that pull the affiliate link in for them, or is it going to pull it to
Oh, that part I couldn't tell you for sure, but all of that's going to be training with the checkout, and that we'll do that training later for sure, because that's a whole different training than membership area.
Okay, I left the default one and said use it for abandoned because this is for a product that we.
What I would do and what I will do when I go through and test before doing a training is actually abandon my cart and then see if it sends me anything.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is to take. I mean, I have an affiliate account with it for my test. Is use my affiliate code to do a fake sale.
Good. Willie, go ahead.
Can you try going in a incognito window?
Yeah, I could do that. You guys are worse than I am wanting to go through and see why.
Can you share your screen?
Oh, sorry, gosh, I thought I was sharing. Sorry. There you go. All right, so Shelly, Skydiving Diva. Let's see. No, it says it's already taken, so it's not going to let me register. Let's see if we can do sign in. So Skydiving Diva at yahoo.com and a secret and sign in. Okay, so we technically went through that page. So now let's see. We'll do no thank you and no thank you. And let's see if we get access to it now. Everybody cross your fingers. Ready? We got it. So that one's there. That one's there. And that one's there.
Marvelous.
Marvelous. That's good. That's good. So if they go back and log in, they'll get access to it. The biggest thing we need to figure out through developer is making that Felicia, that first one that we registered as, to go all the way through the funnel. Because if we don't, we will have people that'll come in with 2 different emails, exactly like we just did. So I'll work with the developers on that. Okay. Any other questions or issues? Carol, go ahead.
Yes, about the developers, can we, I don't know how they can do that, but if they could make it impossible to register if the person doesn't go through mailing bus, that would be fantastic, because that's the problem I have with one of my things.
Make it impossible to register if they want.
Yeah, you see, for example, this one, if you go to the registration page without going through mailing bus to sign up with the lead magnet or whatever, you go straight there, you register and you go in. And that's kind
of what we did. Remember on Pixel Perfect, you had to get them to opt in and do an email marketing form to get them on your mailing boss.
Yes.
Right? You had to do it. In Cheetah, we can do a button, and on that button,
I know, but I'm not talking about the button, Shelly. I'm talking the fact that you have the lead magnet with the mailing boss email marketing form. Then you have the page when you can go into the membership one, right? If people don't go through the opt-in page here, they can register on that page and they can go through the membership one. That's the problem. They can get access to the membership one without being confirmed with mailing boss. That's the problem. You understand what I mean or not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can, because that's the way it's set up on the system. It used to, hold on, let me think a minute. We didn't have even a connection at all to mailing boss before. So we don't have a connection that says they have to be confirmed to be added in, but I can definitely ask them to add that in, that their status is not only that they're in mailing boss, that they're confirmed before they can get access.
Yeah, it seems that in Pixel Perfect, you had this message saying, hey, wait for to be added manually or something like this. But now you don't have that. It goes straight.
Right. And we did have the ability in Pixel Perfect to say, let them in automatically or let them in if they have a confirmed email. That was the ability in Pixel Perfect. We don't have that ability in Cheetah yet.
That's what
but I will definitely pursue that, because it's important that we have them able to confirm, because right now we either give them access freely without a confirmation, or we approve them manually, or they buy it. Yeah. There's not the ability to say, you have to have your email confirmed before you can get access. Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. All right. And that was a great question. And one that it's one that I grabbed and then lost in all this, and then grabbed it again and like lost it in all this, because there's so many little pieces like that, right, Carol, that you're working through and you're like, oh, there's no confirmation. We need a confirmation. But then you're like, oh, wow, we have this new thing. And that whole little confirmation thing goes away for a minute. So yeah, there's a lot of pieces. So I'll make sure the developers get a couple of things that we've discovered tonight. Anything else, you guys? Comments, questions, concerns? Let me know. Willie, go ahead.
I was just thinking, on the first one, you can go with it without it being confirmed, just by going in. It's like a leads generation with a single opt-in. But for the training and the videos, you can send it to another list where it has to be confirmed.
Yeah, what Carol was saying was we don't have the ability to not let them in if they haven't confirmed yet. We had that ability in Pixel Perfect, that we could say, you can't get into this area until you confirm your email. And that's super duper 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 important when you're giving away something free, because you want to make sure that you get their email and it's confirmed before you give them their free item. And we don't have the ability to say you can't get this free thing until you confirm your email. We could do that in Pixel
Whip
Perfect
them
membership.
developers, baby.
I will do my best. And I don't whip them too bad. They're really nice to me, so I'm going to take care of them. So before Pablo, before I get to you, Willie, did that make sense? Okay, good. Pablo, go ahead.
Yes, but if I use the form instead of the button, in the form we have 3 fields, and I can only give access if it's confirmed, but if not, to go to the confirmed page, for example. And in that way, he except he guesses or he knows the page, he cannot access until he confirm or not, because in the form you have if it's confirmed, unconfirmed, or
right. But let me explain why we decided not to use the form. We decided not to use the form because that's connected to Mailing Boss, but it's not connected to the membership area at all. So if you do an opt-in with that form, we're opting them into Mailing Boss, but we're not registering them at all for the membership area. So they'd have to actually register a second time to get registered for the membership area. And we definitely don't want that.
Because you put two register two times.
Yes, that's right. So that's why we went with the button, to make sure that they only had to register one time, right? So that way they register, they can get their free item to get into Mailing Boss. Then they go through the purchasing, and if they use the same email, everything will go through and they don't have to register again.
Okay.
And that's another new thing that's in Cheetah that wasn't in Pixel Perfect.
Yes, it's better. And I can put a pop-up to remember that confirm your email, please, or something like that, no?
Exactly.
When they change the page. Okay.
Yes. So on that first sales page that we hit, which was the video training, I could set a pop-up that immediately when they hit that page, it pops up and says, don't forget to confirm your email so you can get your fingering chart.
Okay.
Makes sense? Carol, go ahead.
So actually, I got an epiphany here.
Oh, great. We love epiphanies. Sometimes they're painful, though, so just be careful with it.
So let me rephrase that. If I put a button instead of an email marketing form, I cannot get any robots.
You can't get any what?
Robot.
Like a bot. We don't have.
No, but I mean it's a good thing. I'm asking to be sure, because the problem with the forms is that you have bots that just register, right? But if you just put a button, then you don't have robots, isn't it?
You'll still get bots.
Even when they push a button, they can push a button. Robots can push a button.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What saves you from bots more than anything is the CAPTCHA, and we don't have the CAPTCHA for it yet.
Okay. I thought I had a good.
No, it was a great idea. It was we'll call that almost an epiphany. Almost, like almost their epiphany. But bots can definitely click that button, and what they do is they go on pages, and these bots will try to find an opt-in form. They'll find buttons to lead to an opt-in form. They're just ridiculous what they can do. And as soon as they find that opt-in form, they'll try to fill it out. So yes, they can absolutely do a button, and then they'll fill it out. And your protection against bots is #1 CAPTCHA, and then #2 the double opt-in. That's your protection against bots.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gladys, go ahead.
I would like to play with this. So would you mind to share the link of the
Absolutely. Do you guys want me to, on the new Trello board that I created with all the resources, I can put one of the lists as Shelly's Tuesday training, and I can put a link to this website. I can put a public layout so you can click it, and even though it's not a pretty website, you can pull it in and play with it and make changes and do everything you want. Would you guys like that?
Yes, but do you have the link to the Trello board? Because I don't have it.
Yeah, hold on a second, Carol, and I get it for you. Let me, I'm gonna take you to Trello, and you guys can watch me get the link. So let's see, Trello.
Yeah, Shelly, just drop the price down to a penny if you could.
Okay, I don't think it'll take a penny. You guys don't have to go through and buy it. You can do, or you can better. I'm gonna give you a link to the site so you can open it in your own site list, and then you can set it for your own accounts. You'll need 2 PayPal accounts. but you can set it for your own account. So let's see if I can find this board. Y'all hang in there with me. Builderall graphics, resources. Oh, I'm there already. Oh my gosh, Shelly, you're clicking it like you're not there. And then I go to, let's see, is it invite? No, that's not it. I think it's a show menu. And then it's somewhere over here, more. And there it is, right there. So this is the Trello board, you guys. And what I'll do is over here on this right-hand side, it says resources from Shelly. And I will put a card that says Tuesday night training. And I'll put a link to the site. So you can go directly to the site if you want to. And then a public link to the actual editor with the website in it. So you can save it to your site list and then play with it and do whatever you want with it. And then if you mess it up and it's like, oh my gosh, I messed this up beyond belief, guess what you can do? You can delete that. You can go to the link again and bring it over again and work with it again. Okay, so I'll put all of that in there for you guys. And let me put on the in the share real quick in chat for you guys that are here. I will give you the link to the Trello board. Hang on a second, let me find chat. So there we go. So make sure to copy that right now because you won't have access to it once we leave. Also in the affiliate area of Facebook group, you can find the Trello board and a link to it. So you can find that in there as well under the affiliate Facebook group. So just look for a post, do a search for Shelly, and it will pull up all my posts. And you can find that post that has the link to the Trello board. So you can get it here, you can get it there, whichever melts your butter and floats your boat. You can get it wherever you want to. All right, so, any more questions, you guys?
Shelly?
Yes, Gladys, and then I'll do Carol.
Do you have the last week session or link in Trello?
You want the website?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What
that was the one that you make to sell a product. I think so.
To sell a product?
Oh no.
What to sell a product? It was
last week.
I don't remember what it was.
Last week's session was with tags, right?
Yeah, I think so, maybe. But whatever it was, I'll see if I can find it. And if I can find that one, I will make a link and put it in Trello. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. And then who was the other one? Carol.
So I have a question that doesn't have any.
Oh, good. Let's see if we can refocus my brain on something else because I've got membership area stuff all over my brain.
Okay, so I stumbled upon something called ADA compliance. And I was, what's that? And I saw someone that has been sued or whatever. And I said, do we have that? Do we need to have that? How we can get that?
We don't really have that as a part of Builderall, but there's so much you can do to really make your website ADA compliant. And there's a lot of resources out there that'll help you as well. And I actually gave a link inside of the possibly the affiliate group today. I can't remember which one it was, but there was a link to an ADA compliance widget that you can actually install, and it's really cool. It's almost like a chat bot. And when you open it up, there's some links on there. And when you click like the text one, it will make the text, all the text on the website bigger. And if you click the voice, it will actually go through the website and read you the text that's on the website. So it's a really neat accessibility widget that you can just install with a little bit of HTML code, and it does all that work for you no matter what website builder you're using. So that's one really cool one, and that was in the affiliate area, and that's free. And Chris put the link to that inside the chat, so if you want to grab that, Carol, and check it out, you can. The widget is free, and then they actually do auditing of your website, but it's very expensive. It's like $200 a page. So I would look at that widget and see if that widget can help you out. The other thing is, you guys, that it's just common sense when you're looking at ADA issues, which is the text big enough? Are you using some crazy font that even a website reader is not going to be able to read? Do you have images that do not have the titles on them? Because you can imagine for a person that is visually impaired, if they're going through your website and you've got images on there, well, they can't see the images. So the only way they know what that image is their reader is going to read the title of that image. That's how they know what that image is. So all of that are accessibility issues, and that they're actually not that difficult to accommodate. And the other piece of that puzzle is we as small businesses are not as sought after as the bigger companies that have very large websites. There's no doubt they should make them accessible. It's kind of the same idea as a small business that has a physical location. I used to have a physical location business, And I was actually an advocate for people with disabilities, but the store that I had did not have accessible bathrooms. And there's no possible way I would have been able to afford as a small business to have somebody come in and build those bathrooms to make them accessible. But as a small business with a limited number of employees, the requirement to make that happen was not there. So small businesses are not held to the same exact standards for ADA as great big businesses.
Okay.
So you as a small business, so you're probably not employing even 20 people, you're not as susceptible to be tracked and brought to a trial or brought to have charges against you because you're not accessible. That's probably not going to happen to you because you're a small business. And if you do the research and really look at who is being slammed with ADA issues, it is the big businesses, the ones that employ many people. They have a lot of traffic into their physical business. They have a lot of traffic in their website. So it makes sense that they should make it accessible because they should have the resources to be able to do that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Bonnie, go ahead.
This has nothing to do with what you're trading on. This is just a real quick, maybe you can answer it. So I just created a pop-up.
Oh, good.
Because I was listening to you saying, make a pop-up so that can, remind them that they have to confirm their email. And I thought, okay, this is perfect because I have this thing that then people aren't confirming their email. They're getting their product, but they really need to confirm their email.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get that pop-up on that page? Like I know how to take a button and connect it to a pop-up, but how do you just get the pop-up to pop up when they show up on the page?
Well, let's take a look at that. I'm going to go to share, and then we'll go into our website builder.
Thank you. I'm sorry. It's probably
That's okay. And if I remember right, it's on the page. So let's go to the home, and I'm going to go to here and go to settings. And I think this is where it's at. Pop-up settings right there. So we're going to click pop-up, and then you identify what the pop-up is. And once you identify what the pop-up is, then you can say, I want it to appear right when they get on the page, immediately, or when they scroll down, or
what is going on here? Like there has to be a way to do this, and I just was not seeing it.
So you can set pop-up buttons in a couple of different places. So you can set it on the page settings, but then you can also set it on a button. I think you can even set it on an
button
image.
is how I had done it on the new site that I just posted in the Biggers test lab.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It has 2 pop-ups in it. Actually,
yeah, there's one place to create the pop-ups, but several places to activate them.
Oh my God. It took me like 15 minutes to post that link because it kept giving me errors because it said cheetah in it. I had to put 3 things with brackets that say dot. I was like,
the joys of being an entrepreneur, right?
Oh my God. I was like, whoa, I want to put this in the test thing, but how can I post the damn link? Because I'm not attaching the domain until I have it exactly right.
Look, hey, they designed a platform for you all. What you want, what you need is Builderall. Build it up, we just answering your call. We're the one-stop shop if your back's against the wall. Yeah, you're a Builderall rock star. Hey, you can build it all, go hard. Sign up and you'll see we got it all. We're the one-stop shop if your back's against the wall. Look, if you're trying to build the name of your brand, they came with a plan, get your name in demand. With Builderall, you can save your day in advance. Keep the apps automated so you barely need to glance. Listen, think of all the power that you hold. It's a new globe, everyone is grabbing for their phones. Imagine the control, build your passion on your own. And the more that you connect, the more attraction they will show. Not only a sales funnel, look, this is more advanced. This will help you compete, but have the upper hand. Keep your products in demand. It's all in one spot. You don't have to calculate and feel afraid with your thoughts. Automate your response. Drag and drop your site, or click map your fans, see the pages they like, or use the video wrap or capture their sites. Design your own app from scratch, just how you like. Yeah, they designed a platform for you all. What you want, what you need is Builderall. Build it up, we just answering your call. We're the one-stop shop if your back's against the wall. Yeah, you're a Builderall rock star. Hey, you can build it all, go hard. Sign up and you'll see we got it all. We're the one-stop shop if your back's against the wall. Design with y'all in mind, let entrepreneurs shine. Tired of the 9 to 5, you starting your own grind, and it's alright. They got the tools you need. The connection they designed is truly unique. Never been able to express my views with ease. I move, release, double click, and ooh, I'm pleased. My clients as well, tired of the hoops and leaps. Too many things in the way of my truth and dreams. A Builderall rock star is what you really are. Tune in on the internet will make you a star. You don't need to study hard, all it takes is a start. Work every day and move higher till you way off chart. Stay on, never sleep on none of the apps. It's a free sign up just so you know in advance. Builderall's for the legends, nothing's holding you back. You got the tools and the plan, you can stay on track. Believe that. They designed a platform for you all. What you want, what you need is Builderall. Build it up, we just answering your call. We're the one-stop shop if your back's against the wall. Yeah, you're a Builderall rock star. Hey, you can build it all, go hard. Sign up and you'll see we got it all. We're the one-stop shop if your back's against the wall.